journalists is an important issue. And at the UN level, 2 resolutions have already been adopted, and currently a new resolution is being worked on that is focusing on prevention rather than investigating crimes or offenses that have occurred against the media. And over the last 2-3 years, we've also worked quite closely with the Ghana Police Service, and we do appreciate the commitment and support from the leadership of the police here. In 2016, during the elections, we had the support of the leadership of the police to organize a similar forum with journalists. And thankfully, the elections passed and there were no incidents against the media. Based on the commitment and the professionalism exhibited by the Ghana Police Service, when the Liberian elections were up, we sought permission from the IGP, and he graciously honored us with 2 personnel who accompanied us to Liberia to share the experiences from Ghana. And the Liberian Police Service deeply appreciated the level of knowledge, the level of professionalism that was shared with them. We did the same thing when the elections were up in Sierra Leone just a few months ago. Again, we had officers from the Ghana Police Service to join their colleagues in Sierra Leone to interact with the media and share with them some best practices that they've learned over the years in Ghana. And we thought that this is something that is so commendable. And of course, even as we have issues relating to abuses against journalists by some police officers, the solution is not to say that we would not want to talk with the police. We think that the way forward is to dialogue. Because sometimes some of these acts that are committed against journalists, if you look into it carefully, you may say, well, the journalist may not have handled himself or herself well. At other times too, the journalist may have done what she or she is supposed to do, but perhaps the police officer may not have also acted the way it ought to be. So the best thing is to have a dialogue, to have a conversation, come up with a framework that would guide us going forward. And that is why we are deeply happy that the leadership of the police administration thought that it's important to build bridges between the police and the media.